Howdy ho friends, it's Michelle. Welcome or welcome back. It is time for another weekly wax meltdown where I give you thoughts on what I've warmed in the last week. I always start with Scentsy because I am an independent Scentsy consultant. So if you need a consultant, check that description box below. Let's just jump in. First, non-wax. I have 2 pods in Sparkling Magnolia. This was a Mother's Day scent this year, and while it's a great scent, it did not do very well in the wax, so I wanted to try it in the pods. It is Violet, Magnolia, and Sparkling Citrus, and it did a little better in the pods for me, but still not enough for me to really buy a lot of it. Like I said, I love the scent, but just not a great performer. No longer available. By the way, I meant to mention that to begin with, but let's go over one scent with Scentsy that's still currently available. That's Marvel 9 Realms. It is Lime Zest, Blue Tea, and Lavender. Love this scent. I would have no clue what was in it if I did not have that description. It is great. It's unique. I get a lime. I get kind of a lavender herbal note and a tea note. But yeah, I would have no clue, I don't think, if I didn't have those notes in front of me. This is still currently available in our catalog, and a good medium performer for me, at least. The rest of the Scentsy stuff, unfortunately, that I warmed this week is not currently available unless you happen to put it in your Scentsy club. Some of these are in my Scentsy club, some aren't. But I just have some left over, and since my weather is still, like, very hot, I'm not ready to start fall scents just yet. So, you know, sorry about that. These aren't going to be available right now, but I'll give you my thoughts anyway, of course. Ambrosia. This is a pineapple, mandarin, orange, pear, and Concord grapes with hints of jam and fruit nectar. So yeah, like an ambrosia salad basically. It does not have like a creamy marshmallow note, though. It is just all of those scent notes that I read to you, but it has a standout Concord grape note that I love. So this was in my club for a while. I did recently take it out though, because I have something else kind of similar that I love even more than this. It is a strong performer. Highly recommend if you ever see it around. Next is Iced Hotel. This is Blue Mint, Arctic Pine, and Winter Citrus. Yeah. And I have this in my club because on super hot days, it's one of those scents that almost feels cooler. It makes the air feel a little cooler. And yeah, sure, I guess it's blue mint and pine and citrus, but I don't think I'd know what was in here either without those scent notes. It's just a minty, but not spearmint and not peppermint type of scent, and very cold smell. And most recently, an addition to my Scentsy club, Lemon Coconut Chiffon. This is a lemon custard butter, excuse me, butter cake and toasted coconut. So yes, a lemon pound cake basically with that toasted coconut in the background. Not just coconut, it is specifically, I do get that toasted coconut note, and that's what makes this so unique. I really like this. I have it in my club currently, and I'm not even usually a bakery type lover, scent lover. So yeah, if you see that, try that one. Cutie Pie Cupcake. I think this is kind of a fan favorite. It is sweet clementine yellow cake, vanilla, and sugary icing. And the most prominent note in this one is that yellow cake to my nose, but that the sweet clementine and vanilla then vanilla icing is what I get in that order. So mostly yellow cake, but a definite noticeable clementine note and that sugary icing in the very background. Strong performer too. Coastal Strawberry. This is strawberry vine, raspberry seeds, and jasmine petals. So I was about to say I don't really get jasmine in here, but I guess I kind of do. To me, at first, it just smells like a beautiful strawberry, kind of a natural strawberry with added sweetness to it, though. But not like a cooked, you know, chutney or macerated. Not like that. Like a fresh strawberry with added sweetness. But I can see where there's maybe a little bit of jasmine petal in there. I really like this scent. It only popped up in a flash sale, I think, around March when I bought it, according to my little note there. Light performer though, but it did get a little stronger from March when I first got that one, or yeah, that scent. Raspberry Lollipop. I wish I had left this in my club a little longer. I think left it for one cycle and then took it out. This is raspberry puree, crystallized sugar, and vanilla extract, and it is so good. If you like sweet scents, this is good. Good. Yeah, it smells like a raspberry lollipop, just like the name says. Now this one does kind of smell like a chutney type raspberry and, you know, sugar added, or raspberry jelly almost. Very sweet, very concentrated type of raspberry scent. Next is Mandalorian Air of Adventure. And this is silver, mint, bergamot, geranium, eucalyptus, and orange zest. Wow, that's a lot of notes. And yeah, I get them all. I get them all. But you know what? They blend so well. I'm not sure that I could pick out all of them. I could pick out mint. Not what kind of mint though, even. I mean, silver mint. I'm not even sure what silver mint is. But yeah. You know, I could say maybe there's a floral, maybe there's a citrus. But no, I wouldn't know. And actually, so you see I bought this one in May, according to my, May of this year, according to my little label there. However, after having a problem getting this out of my warmers, I noticed that the pour date on this, if you don't know, sometimes, not always though, there is a pour date very light in the lid here on the underside. It has to be just right though to see it with the light. I probably won't be able to catch it on camera, but yeah, this one was poured January 15th of 2020. So they were sending bars to us from 2020 in May of this year. Which yeah, I could tell that because I think I did get some newer pours that I didn't have a problem getting them out of my warmers. But this one, for some reason, it's just one of those scents that whatever oil in it kind of gets a little gummy after being aged or cured for a while. So my usual method of wax removal, I like to call it the let it go method of having the wax completely melt and then turning your warmer off or removing the dish or whatever, then letting it cool to where it's still pliable and a solid piece, but it's not liquid. And then just, you can use the corner and get under the edge and just pull it out all in one piece. That did not work with this bar because the oils in it were gummy and it made the wax gummy, basically sticking to the dish. So yeah, and then of course you got to clean it out. When a lot of times when it's just some discoloration on from the wax, you know, whatever oil, it usually lifts out with that wax piece. So it kind of is a self-cleaning method, which is one reason I like that method of removal. But either way, I'm not complaining about the method of removal. It's just know that that wax is harder to remove, or this scent is harder to remove when it's aged a little bit. Okay, next I have Vitamin Soothe, and this is Driftwood, Gentle Water Lily, and Sea Minerals, and I love this scent. It's a fresh water ozone like sea mist. This reminds me of the ride Soarin' at Disney World when you're going over the ocean and they pump the scent, different scents into the room. This is the scent that they pump into the room when you're going over the ocean. So that's, I think, one reason I'm so attached to this scent. Yeah, if you can't tell, there's Disney stuff all over the room. Anyway, next, Rainbows and Butterflies. This is strawberry pineapple juice and vanilla extract. So this is kind of a, I guess, juvenile type scent. It's definitely, I would say, almost equal parts of strawberry and pineapple with a little undertone of vanilla and citrus. Very nice. I enjoyed it. I think it showed up in that same flash sale, actually, that the Coastal Strawberry showed up. I have Apple Press, one of my absolute favorite Scentsy scents. This is apples, pear, and a hint of the last full roses of the summer. So the pear note does give it almost like a crunchy leaves, autumn type scent to it, but warm. I mean, this is not just a fall scent, not at all. I mean, it was brought out in a fall catalog in 2012, but then returned for multiple catalogs, spring, summer, and fall, winter of 2013 and 2014. So for all year. So obviously this is not just a fall type apple note, apple scent, but definitely try it. That rose, you would not know it was there even, but great scent, strong performer, and coming back in our January Bring Back My Bar. I have one of these in my bi-monthly club. I will be increasing that at least to 2 or 3, maybe more, we'll see. Next I've got Coconut Cotton. This is sun-warmed cotton, creamy coconut milk, citrus, and white sandalwood. So this is like a warm cotton note with a creamy coconut. Very good, and does get stronger very quickly as it cures. Very nice, strong scent for me at least, and not one I reach for all the time, but very nice. Ravenclaw, Wit and Wisdom. This is from the Harry Potter collection, and this collection will be coming out again in the next month or 2, so keep an eye out for that. Smooth vanilla, airy white musk, incense, spiked sandalwood, and mahogany woods. So this is, the best way to describe this in my mind, at least, what I get, is an old library where you can smell kind of the old books, and you can smell leather, like from leather bound books, but you also get kind of a fresh, airy note. I love this scent. It was in my club. The only reason I took it out is because I know it's coming back very shortly, and I will be putting it right back in, of course. My daughter also loves that. My mom was just over the other day and also got one of these bars to try it. So yeah, try the whole collection though. It's kind of I really like what they did with the Harry Potter collection bars, because there's a wide range in just the 4 houses, hence Ravenclaw. Just the 4 houses has a wide range of scents, but that was my absolute favorite. Okay, Pink Haze. This is berries, nectarine, vanilla laced whipped cream nestled in marshmallow fondant, and yeah, berries in marshmallow. Very nice, almost like that body care type note. I think this is a winner with most people, and it tends to return fairly often and bring back my bars. So if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. One more Scentsy bar left, and then I have a couple of product, I guess PSA, that I want to share with you real quick on some products that I had problems with. One more bar though. Dumbo. Dumbo is clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. And yes, it is all of that. You get it all. It is definitely a creamy scent though. Very creamy. I don't tend to like peach or mango scents, but this one I really like. It's got that clementine and that smooth vanilla creaminess to it. It all blends so well. It's a great scent. Don't know when it's coming back, but I think it's a popular enough scent and collection that it will make a return at some point. Okay, the 2 products that I wanted to talk about are actually products that I had problems with from Scentsy, and I just want y'all to let y'all know, so if you're having these same issues, you know it's not normal, and to let your consultant know, or if you're a consultant, to contact consultant support. So the first thing I want to show you, and I meant to take this off before. Okay, hold on, sorry. Okay, so if you ordered the Batman warmer from the first time it was available, you may have noticed, you may not notice when your warmer is off, but in the right light you can. There's a bunch of crackle. It's like got a crackle finish. It is not supposed to have that. And if, ooh, I may have just busted my bulb. If you ordered when this was available, excuse me, when this was available this year, you should have the right, the newest shade. But I wanted to show y'all this just in case you bought it from the original release. And if yours is doing any of this crackling stuff, this is not normal. So definitely reach out to consultant support or your consultant if you are not already a consultant, and just let them know that you ordered the original one. It's you know, the finish is cracking, and they'll send you a new one. I initially contacted them several months back, and they said they already knew about the problem, that the ones that were released this year had the new shades, but they had more new shades ordered and would send me a replacement as soon as they got them in. So they did, maybe a month or 2 ago now, and yeah, it's great so far. And yeah, so if you have that original warmer, just, you know that it's not supposed to do that. And also, one that I had a problem with is the Child wall fan diffuser. So if you know, they take pods, right? This is a scent system that doesn't use wax. It's scented beads in these little contraptions. Anyway, the first one I got in, when I plugged it in, turned it on, it was a little more noisy than usual. And I thought, I mean, it's not super noisy, so I didn't worry about it. But I knew for sure it was louder than all my other wall fan diffusers. But after about maybe 2 months or so, a month, 2 months, I think it was more than like 2 months, it got even louder. So I contacted consultant support. If you're not a consultant, obviously reach out to your consultant if you're having this issue. If you have allowed the child wall fan diffuser, let them know and they will send you a replacement. I did have to send them back the original one that was noisy. However, they sent me a label, you know, to ship it back to them, no extra fee on my part. Anyway, so that was the 2 little kind of announcements, I guess, for Scentsy products. If that's all you stayed for is Scentsy, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to move on to some other brands of wax. First, I have been using some Pink Zebra products. Peruvian Lime, we talked about this one, I think, last week. I've been using this one in the bathroom. It is lime juice, sugared mandarin, and golden citrus. It's a great lime scent, basically. However, warm, it gets a little bit of a masculine note to it. Very good, though. I did enjoy this. It was a good bathroom scent. Next, also Pink Zebra, is Sweet Pea and Lily. This is Sweet Pea and lilies. That's pretty much the only thing in the description as well. The best thing I can find to compare this to is Scentsy's Sweet Pea and Vanilla. So this has the sweet pea and the vanilla, but it's also got an added lily note to it, so a tiny bit more floral than Scentsy's Sweet Pea and Vanilla, but very nice. I have this going right now actually in my large living room with high ceilings. What do we want to go to next? Let's do a real quick Super Tarts. I have this going right now in our bedroom. This is Immortal Child. It's a combination of Go to Sleep and Happy Birthday from Super Tarts. So I'll read you the scent notes for both of those. The Happy Birthday is fluffy buttercream icing, sweet strawberry filling, and white birthday cake. The Go to Sleep part is pink sugar with sweet lavender cream. So a very sweet type scent, but also kind of calming and soothing at the same time. Very nice. I highly recommend this scent, and as far as performance, her wax is usually pretty powerful. I have 1 cube in each of my 2 warmers in our bedroom. I just put them in there earlier today though, so still undetermined if maybe that's too much. 1 cube might have been enough. Next company is Destination Wax, and I gotta tell you, I'm loving Destination Wax. Just the few things that I ordered recently is great. I love her wax formula. I love the scents. This one is Quickie Wedding. You probably could read it while I was talking, but fresh strawberries, strawberry seeds, and marshmallow fluff. And she puts the pour date on the back. She puts the scent notes on the front. I mean, what more can you ask for? It's a softer wax. It's not super hard, but it's not so soft that it's messy. So yeah, I love this scent. I tend to like strawberry scents, and this is all the good strawberry with that added marshmallow. Yeah, I like it. Okay, last wax company, and this is kind of a flop company for me, Happy Wax. I ordered, you may have seen, I did a video on my haul from Happy Wax a month or so ago. I bought the warmer. You know, their warmers have the silicone dish that are to make it easy for you changing out the wax, right? And their wax come in these little gummy bear type shapes, which is cute and all. The silicone dish, however, seeps wax through the dish, so it makes it a little messy cleaning up. the best way I found is to go ahead and let it completely harden like I would if it didn't even seep through. Pop out the hard wax, and then the whole bottom of the dish, silicone dish has like flakes of stuff all over it. So when I'm popping out the wax from the dish part, I'm over the garbage can, pop that out, and then kind of rub and, you know, shake and whatever that film that's on the underside of it. I don't know that I really noticed any actually still in the warmer part of it. So maybe it all at least sticks to the dish when it's dry or cooled. Anyway, and as far as the scents, I think I got 4 or 5 scents maybe. The only one that I did like is this one. It's grapefruit mangosteen, and this is a good sweet grapefruit type scent, basically. I was not impressed with their others, so I'm probably not going to be doing a final thoughts video on the Happy Wax stuff, just because I hate to be negative about it, you know. I don't know. I may at some point. We'll see, but probably not. Okay, one Yankee candle, and it's in the form of a chopped up bag. I got the Mediterranean Breeze at Bed Bath & Beyond at least a year ago. It was in a like fairly large dish that would not go in like a candle crock. It would probably work under a lamp, but at the time I did not have the variety of lamps. Anyway, so I just chopped it up immediately, so it wasn't a candle vessel that I had to keep track of, and put it in a bag. And what I ended up doing is just pouring half of it in an empty vessel, candle vessel from another brand, and put that into 2 different crocks, and yeah, enjoyed it that way. Great. It's let's see, description says airy ozone, blue surf accord, citrus blossom, amber crystals, oak moss, and driftwood. So yeah, it was a good, like, kind of sea air, kind of a fresh air and sea air together, but it did not have like a saltiness to it, so I did enjoy this one quite a bit. I think they might still even have that scent available, so it's probably a popular scent available beyond just, you know, 1 or 2 years. And I actually wrote down this time the other candles that I'm using in crocks right now. These are all Bath & Body Works candles. I have a mahogany coconut going. I have a pink petal tea cake going. I have a cypress and amber going. That one's really nice. It's kind of light though, but it's a great scent. I'll talk about them more as far as the scents when I take them out of the crock. That'll be next week, and give you my thoughts, you know, final thoughts on strength and stuff like that. And I have a frozen lake candle currently in a candle crock, and I also have one that I finished. This is lavender leaves, cool eucalyptus, and juniper berries. And it is such a good scent. It's kind of masculine, kind of icy though as well, hence the name Frozen Lake, I guess. Very nice. I, you know, usually put these heavy hitters kind of in the dog's room. He has his own room, you know, where his food and his potty pad and stuff like that are. Anyway, yeah, I love Frozen Lake, but it's not one I don't think I would, I don't know, I might do it in my living room, but I probably wouldn't do it like in one of our bedrooms. It would just be too much, I think, for that. The dog's room, Jake's room, I think he's actually in his bed back here. Can't see him, but I think he's in there. His room is actually a dining room, but we don't use it as a dining room. So it's like connected to the kitchen and connected to the living room. So, you know, there's a lot of airflow in there anyway. Anyway, y'all don't care about all that, do you? All right, that wraps it up for this week's Weekly Meltdown. Thank you so much for joining me, and especially if you watched to the end here, give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and subscribe. That way, anytime I upload a new video, it'll show in your subscription feed. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. I'm hoping for my Saturday video that I will have the Scentsy haul of my Alice in Wonderland stuff. Actually, I think I might be getting that today or tomorrow. So keep on the lookout for that. Subscribe, and you'll see me in your subscription feed when I upload that video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the